Had the quick travel to Olympia first.
Roger that.
Where is the job so I can put the business on the GPS?
It's in Aberdeen, but if you just want to meet in Tacoma, because that's where I'm heading, it won't take me long at all to get there. We could do a job there. That could work.
I'm pretty much there right now. Alright, I'm at the Peterbilt dealership in Tacoma.
Okay, I'm about to drop off the rocks I'm hauling.
The Rock?
I'm hauling rocks.
Sounds interesting.
set up the Twitch stream, and then we'll meet up and plan a trip.
I'm looking at one right now. It's from Tacoma to Miles City, Montana. Pays $107,000. Whoops. Sorry, Mr. Prius. I just need to get in here.
Alright, I'm back in game. We are live.
Yeah, we've been live. Alright, so look at your job maps. You see the one that's pays out for $107,000 to Missoula, Montana.
Are you under external contracts or regular? No, I don't see that job. I see the boat for $118,000 all the way down to New Mexico.
Do you see the one in Seattle that says to Rock Springs, Wyoming? It pays out $95,000. Are you there?
Yep, I'm here. I don't see the job you're talking about.
You don't see one for Kenworth trucks from Seattle to Rock Springs, Wyoming?
Nope. Are you under external contracts?
Yes, I am. All right, now I see one from Seattle to San Simon, Arizona that pays $100,000.
Yeah, my top job is $70,000. But look, take that job, and then I'll go under the convoy menu and take the same job.
But you're probably looking at strictly Tacoma. That's probably the issue. click on Seattle. All right, now do you see the one I'm talking
Nope, I
about?
don't see it.
You don't see from the Port of Seattle to San Simon, Arizona.
Not at all.
And you clicked on Seattle.
Yeah, I clicked on Seattle, and I have 2 jobs, a wheel loader and a rock bucket, 46,000 and 17,000, neither of which go to Arizona.
And you are on external contracts?
Yes, sir, I am.
I don't know then.
Yeah, like I said, just take the job, and after you accept it, I should be able to go into the convoy menu and take the same job.
All right, I'm accepting the job right now. Hey, Travel Times, I also have a new video coming out tomorrow instead of Friday. It's going to be about a festival that was in Homa called the Rougarou Fest. About a 20-minute video. I think you're going to find that one interesting. So if you don't mind me asking, what state are you from? So were you able to accept it?
Yep, I'm at the port about to pick up the trailer.
So once again, a new video coming out tomorrow. And I don't just mean a short, like a full-length video. New truck, I see. Or is it just the other one repainted? No, that's a new truck.
Yep, new truck. I got tired of flipping the old Peterbilt.
What do you mean flipping?
Like, not on all wheels.
Oh, you mean literally flipping it. I think this is the first time I'm hauling plywood. Well, I'm not about to try and maneuver this stuff in the direction that they want me to go, so we're just going to go straight. Alright, I'm heading on out.
I'm kind of jackknifed. I went the wrong way.
It don't matter. Just go through one of these exits or go out the way I'm going. I'm assuming you have traffic violations turned off.
You're the host, you tell me.
Well, we're going the wrong way and you won't get fined for it, so don't worry about it. Good gracious. Almost 1,800 miles.
Cool deal.
Yeah, we're going to be at this for a while.
That little car just cut me off.
So this is about the same distance in real life that it took me to get from home to San Diego.
Awesome.
Yeah, definitely my first time hauling plywood. Nice look at Seattle there. They even tried to replicate the stadium. You know, I already forgot where we're going. Are we going to Montana? Oh yeah. The guy I'm playing with, we're on push to talk. I forgot where we're going already. Are we going to Montana?
I didn't look at the map. I just accepted the job. I don't remember what you said.
It's all good. Yeah, it's a fun little game, Travel.
They can't hear you. They can only hear me. I wonder if it's because we're using the in-game deal.
I'm not sure.
I don't know. Whatever it is, the problem's on my end. They don't know how to fix it.
I'll go back and watch a clip of mine after we're done and see if I can hear you.
Okay.
Yeah, Travel, it's a fun little game. It's, I mean, this, what you see right here is pretty much what it is. You know, it's hauling stuff around the country. I actually got into this before, well, actually, no. I started doing my travel videos before I started playing this game. So I thought it was vice versa, but nope. Yeah, they try to accurately recreate some areas of the country, but of course, you know, it would be impossible for them to do a complete 100% accurate, you know, depiction of the country. So how are you doing this evening? Doing well, I hope. I've actually been wanting to do some live streaming for a while, ever since I started getting serious about, you know, trying to get a YouTube channel going. Yeah, they did do a really good job doing what they have. I tell you, when I first bought the game, so you have to establish like a home base. So I did that in San Diego, just because I'd been there earlier this year, and the trip is still somewhat fresh in my mind. I was a little disappointed in their recreation of Interstate 8. I had traveled Interstate 8 from like north of Tucson all the way to San Diego, and it was some of the most beautiful scenery I'd ever seen in my life up to this point. And I was a little bummed that they did not do a better job recreating that, but it's not a big deal, really. You know, it's not going to be a game breaker for me. That's the front of the truck, and I'm actually playing with a friend on Steam, and that's him right behind me, 44 Magnum. Oop, I'm going off the road here, but I wanted you to see the front of the truck.
Stay on the road.
I'm talking to my chat. I was showing them the front of my truck, and I just kind of veered off, not paying attention. I hope my chat can hear you, because it's definitely going to sound weird to them. I'm sure as weird as it would be with your chat right now, not being able to hear me.
Yeah, I think so.
I don't know, I think it might be something to do with your setup. I've got everything going through a headset here, so I think I'm feeling pretty good about the chances of them hearing me, or hearing you, I should say.
Like, I'm going through OBS, so I don't know why they can't hear you.
Yeah, just curious, Travel, can you hear the person that I'm talking to? Like voice talking to? Okay, awesome. That's good to know. So YouTube does save these streams, and they post them as a video, so you can go back and watch them. And I'm really glad to know that because if other people do decide to check it out once it's already posted, uh, they'll be able to hear the whole conversation. Yeah, so my chat tells me that they can hear you.
Okay, well maybe it's a viewer problem. I don't know.
I don't, I just have a feeling it's something to do with your setup. Like you've got a headset that's separate from your mic. I'm just assuming, of course, but that's what I think. Yakima. I've never been to Washington and Oregon, of course. But based on what they've done
Oh,
in
they
this
say they can
game,
hear you
it's...
now. So
Oh, excellent. That's good. Well, that's good. So anyway, yeah, I've never been to Oregon or Washington, but if it's half as beautiful
I need to
as...
reprogram the button so I don't have to take my hand off the controller.
If it's half as beautiful as what they portray in this game, I've definitely got to visit these places. Oh, that's okay. I'm gonna assume that's something on YouTube's end. So I do have chat pulled up. I'm able to read it. Oh, I didn't know you have a cooking channel. If you want, send me the link to that. I would love to check that out. I don't get to cook as much as I would like to, but I actually cooked a big gumbo today. It came out fantastic. If you ever want to try some Cajun recipes, I've got I've got a channel that I can recommend to you. Guys are very good cook. He's actually to the point where he's got like his own seasoning, his own brand of seasoning in the local stores around here. But I would love to check out your cooking channel. So if you want, just post the link in one of the comments to one of my videos, and I should be able to get it from there. Or if you want, just type the name right here in the chat, and I'll write it down. And when I get a chance, I'll go look it up. It might not be tonight because I'm probably going to stream this until it's getting close to bedtime. But sometime this week, I would definitely look into it. Yeah, if you want to do that too, you can do
I'll
that.
leave
I never had it on. I think that it keeps us within a certain distance.
Okay. Interesting. I don't know, I can't get over 65. I'm maxed out.
Yeah, I can't get over 65 either. Okay. As soon as I get a straightaway, I'm gonna write that down. Oh, sorry, I was talking to chat. All right, I got that written down. I'll definitely be looking into it. And once again, to the chat, new video coming out tomorrow. The video is based on the Rougarou Fest that was in Houma, Louisiana this weekend. It's going to be about a 20-minute long video. Oh, you know what? They might not have liked that. It may be something to do with the rules and like chat channels. I just started I just set up the stream a few days ago, so I haven't. I'm still working out like some of the kinks, and I haven't gotten to how to customize the rules yet in the chat. But that's definitely coming. Because if the stream takes off, the stream side of the channel, I'm gonna need moderators and whatnot. So they'll have all the rules in place and they can do whatever they need to do. I never actually thought of streaming until recently. So my goal long term is to eventually monetize the channel, and in order to do that, well, you probably know, I'm sure you've probably looked into it, but you have to have 1,000 subscribers and you have to have 4,000 hours watched, and I'm nowhere near either one of those numbers yet, but I'm gonna keep working on that. And streaming is a very good way to get the hours watched because I think that's going to take a lot longer than it will to get the subscribers. So even if one person, like my friend that I'm actually playing the game with, he'll watch the stream too. So even if just one person is in the chat watching, that's going to bump up the hours watched. Yeah, this only 65 miles an hour thing is for the birds.
Yeah, I'm just watching you creep further and further away.
I'm topped out at 65 too, so I don't know how I'm getting distance between further distance between us. Oh, we're coming to that point in Oregon. It's like the road is like all curvy. So we're coming up on that part of the interstate in Oregon, southeastern Oregon, where the road is like super curvy and uphill.
Yeah.
Honestly, as beautiful as it looks, I really don't like driving it.
Not in the game, no.
I was talking about Interstate 8 earlier after we yeah, and you know that's really crappy about the shorts not helping with the monetizing because I get like stupid amounts of views on my shorts.
Oh, now I'm right behind you.
Yes, they do that. I have picked up a lot of subscribers because of the shorts. I just need them to watch the full-length videos too. That way I can get credit for those hours watched. Ooh, that was close. I almost smashed that truck. Yeah, I got to do some more shorts with my friend's dog because that's one of those videos is my most viewed short at 5,000 views. Okay, once it gets fully nighttime, we're going to switch to first-person view here. When I'm driving in the game during the day, I like to keep it in third person because it's, you know, you see so much more of the scenery, and they did an amazing job creating, you know, beautiful scenery in this game. And I don't like to miss out on that by constantly viewing the game through the cab. Oh, that's great. Congratulations. I'm pretty sure my most viewed cooking short is not an actual video of me cooking. It's probably something where I went eat out somewhere. I was talking with a friend of mine, or a coworker the other day, and he's like, "Man, you post a lot of videos about food." I was like, "Would you believe I don't eat out as much as you would think by watching all those shorts? They're just ones that I've saved up over time, and I just, you know, I post one a day. So it looks like I eat out way more than I actually do." So with Halloween being not tomorrow, but next Monday, I'm trying to do a bunch of Halloween themed shorts this week. I've got 3 or 4 saved up that I'll be posting throughout the week. It is a fun game, and I like driving, so it just kind of goes hand in hand, of course, with, you know, what the theme of the channel is. Which, by the way, um, yes, people do love food. I'm one of them. But I went to not this past weekend, but the weekend before. I went to Graceland, and I've got some, of course, some content I'll be sharing with that in the coming weeks. It was actually my first time in Tennessee as well. Eventually, I'm going to rebrand the channel. And what do I mean by rebrand is just basically change the name of it. Because originally, I was starting the YouTube channel to try and promote my business, obviously, you know, photography. But I just feel like having a channel that strictly focuses on photography is like a very niche, small audience. Whereas, all the traveling stuff I've been posting, a whole lot more people travel than people that do photography. So I just feel like that would be a way to reach a much broader audience. And if I can stream video games, that's another way to reach yet another audience and just kind of diversify the channel as much as possible. But yeah, I drove to Memphis weekend before last, and I had a car full of people with me. It was like an extended family trip. We went to Graceland, and I drove the whole way there, the whole way back, drove all around town, because I'm pretty much the only person who actually digs driving.
I'm right at half a tank.
I'm at half a tank as well.
Okay, good. So we can plan fuel stop together.
Now we're gonna have to look into this speed thing, because I know that I do not have any type of speed limitation turned on, so I don't know why we can't go faster than this. I don't know what I'm doing wrong. Absolutely. Oh yeah, definitely. And the cool thing is, it may not be the only game I stream, but since it's the most related to the type of videos I've been posting, it just made sense to start off with this type of game. But with Halloween coming up, as you'll learn in tomorrow's video, if you watch it or whenever you watch it, I'm a huge fan of horror and the Halloween and horror cosplay. And I've got a friend that she and I used to play Phasmophobia together, which is like a ghost hunting type game. And we're definitely going to try and play that at some point, and I may live stream that as well, because that's pretty fun too. When the ghost starts coming out and it's chasing you, and you got to run and hide before it gets you. So I think that would be interesting as well. Oh, that's great. I will definitely take a look at it this week. Yeah, I'm always looking for new recipes to try, and that's probably why I haven't cooked as much, because I'm not a great, wonderful cook by any means, but I do like to try new things. So if I've got some new recipes I can try out, so much the better. Yeah, it was pretty funny when I was in Biloxi a few weekends ago. I tried Eggs Benedict for the first time, and for a buffet, I don't know you know, if they nailed it or if it was crummy compared to, some five-star restaurant, but I enjoyed it, and I would definitely eat it again. Oh, that's great. I can't wait to check it out. You know, this might be a way for you to get your cooking channel going. Maybe you could do live streams of you prepping and cooking a meal. So I kind of lost sight of you. I'm not sure how far behind me you are.
About 300 feet.
Okay, that's weird. You're not showing up on my map for some reason. I'm pretty sure we just crossed into Idaho. I'm sure your son probably is like most kids these days. He's probably very tech savvy, so I have no doubt that he could probably show you how to do it. It took me a minute to learn how to do it as well, because I did it years and years ago on my Xbox, but it was they had like Twitch built into the Xbox, and it was easy as tapping a button and you were live. Whereas on PC it's a little bit different. You have to install a completely different third-party app. You got to configure it not only on your PC but also with YouTube settings. It was a bit difficult for me to set up at first, but you know, I'm slowly getting the hang of it. It might be difficult, maybe, you know, because of streaming a video game, but I think it depends, really. I do watch a lot of people stream on Twitch, and I think it goes to a few things. It goes to, you know, what kind of personality the streamer has. You know, are they someone that you can relate to? It goes to the video game that you're playing. You know, is it a fun game? Is it an exciting game? And of course, you know, there are different opinions as to what is fun and exciting. A few years ago, I was really hardcore into Friday the 13th, the game, because I'm a huge Friday the 13th fan. And I gave up on that game because of a lot of, you know, trolls play the game. They're not interested in playing the game the right way. They just want to come in and be a bunch of buttheads and ruin everybody else's fun. And I just kind of got aggravated with that. Aside from the fact that the game was a buggy mess as well. You can stream from your phone. I have not done that yet, but at some point, I'm sure I'm going to give it a try. Yeah, I think you could stream anything from your phone. Hey Byron, how's it going? Welcome. Thanks, man. I appreciate that. Welcome. Glad to have you on board. Yep. I'm a little bit new to the whole streaming thing, but you know we're learning it. Cool. Cool. Glad to have you with us, man. I'm really hoping to get my friend that I was talking about earlier on here, so she and I at some point can play some Phasmophobia before Halloween. Because I think us running around basically like a video game version of adults playing in the dark and acting like a bunch of kids, I think would be hilarious. And that's pretty much what that game is like. How you doing on fuel back there?
I'm good. Still got just under half a tank.
Alright, I think I might be burning a little bit faster than you are, so I will probably go ahead and stop at the next gas station that I see.
Okay. Yeah, you have a 280 gallon, and I have a 320 or 300.
Yeah. And so as soon as I see a gas station, I'm gonna take whatever exit that is. Man, that's pretty cool, Byron. I tell you what, there's a
One of my viewers, JWA45, says that jobs listed under external contracts are limited to 65 miles an hour and 45 in town, no matter what.
that's
So it's not any of our doing.
well, still good to know. That's cool, Byron. Do you play this game as well? Okay, actually, yeah. In the chat, you said you did get into the game, so that's awesome. There's a streamer I watch on Twitch. His name is Leo. I forget the full name, but it's Leo something. He's got a few numbers behind it, and his dad was a trucker in real life as well, and that's how he got into the game. So he plays on usually on Sundays, Mondays, and Wednesdays. Although he was not on today, but I really enjoy his stream. You know, he's just cool, chill guy. Uh, he actually has a steering wheel that he uses for in-game. I do not have that. Like I said, I'm just getting the stream thing started, so that's why I don't even have a camera yet. But it'll be baby steps. That's awesome. So I just got the game a few months ago. I want to say either August, September, or something like that. I do have all of the DLC. I do not play any of the mods. I just kind of prefer to keep the game OG right now. Now, I am very much looking forward to Texas. I live in Louisiana, so Texas is like our next door neighbors. I've been to Texas many, many times. I love it in Texas. I love visiting Texas, and I cannot wait for them to put that DLC out. Travel, I hope you're right. I hope this will attract a bunch of gamers. That's the plan. So my favorite truck in the game right now is currently the one I'm driving right now, which is the Western Star. I forget which model it is, but I like hauling the heavy load stuff because I like the big payouts, and I usually like the long distance with those big loads. And I've find out of the more modern trucks in the game, this one is one of the best at pulling those heavy loads. So yeah, I tend to stick with this for just about everything. Even on the light cargo loads, I don't divert or change up the specs on the truck. I just stick with this truck. Oh, we got some rain coming in. Yes, Texas is amazing travel. Um, One of the reasons why they've got those high property taxes, they don't have state taxes over there, so they make up for that by charging out the wazoo for their property taxes. I guess it's a it's a trade one for another or give and take sort of thing. But I've been to all of the major cities in Texas except for Austin. Yeah, Byron, I'm pretty sure you're absolutely right. It is the 49 that I'm driving. I've not looked into the 57 yet. Uh, I will do that eventually. I want to see if it can pull the heavy cargo with, easier, make it easier to pull the heavier cargo than it is on this one. I'm going to have to find a gas station soon. Hey, is it raining for you?
Yep, it's been raining.
Yep, that is true about their state taxes as well. I know people that live out there that have moved from Louisiana to Texas, and they're
Passed up the exit for the gas station.
yeah, I'll have to catch the next one.
Alright, you want to pull over and program it on your GPS, or what you want to do?
I'll keep going until I see another exit with one. I'm pretty sure I can make it. Yeah, the first truck I got in the game was an International, and then I switched over to a Peterbilt. But again, it was one of the more modern ones. I'm not a big fan of the older Peterbilts. I just don't
It's
like.
a long night.
I don't like the super long hood because it like obstructs your view to a certain degree. Take this next exit. There's a gas station.
Alright.
But yeah, Trav, I've got some friends that live in Conroe, Texas, which is about a half hour or so north of Houston. And they tell me that they absolutely love it there. You know, they would never move back to Louisiana, which I understand because when you're 30 minutes north of one of the largest cities in the United States, you know, there's so much stuff to do there, and you're never going to run out of things to do. Oh, well, they have it made already if they're in the home of Bluebell ice cream. I'll check out that 579, Byron. Yeah, anything to not have the drive the long snout ones. I love the way they look, but when I'm in first person view, I hate it. I think this guy's honking his little baby horn next to me. He's pissed because I'm blocking him. Oh well, he'll deal. But yeah, I've been to every major city that's along I-10. I've been to Dallas. Let's see. Of course, San Antonio, El Paso. Uh, I want to go back to San Antonio next year. I've never been to the Alamo, and I really want to check that out. Yeah, yeah. So Byron, you've probably driven a lot more of the trucks in the game than I have. I'm gonna have to make a list of all these ones that you're recommending. And really, I do need to try out more trucks. Instead of just finding one and constantly sticking with it. You know, when the game has that much variety to offer, I do need to look into that. Yeah, definitely. I can understand that. I have to say, it's still, if I had the opportunity to move there, you know, not that I don't love Louisiana, I do, you know, it's my home. But, you know, it's where I'm from, it's my culture, it's my heritage, but I really, really love Texas. And I would have to say the property taxes, yeah, I get it, but it would not dissuade me from moving there. Well, the Houston area is where I've been to the most. Houston, the Woodlands, Conroe, that part of the state. Uh, Dallas was really nice as well, the Dallas-Fort Worth area. But probably, you know, Houston, Conroe, the Woodlands. I don't know if I'd want to live in Houston proper. I don't think big city life is for me, but I would definitely move into one of the suburbs up north of Houston. Yeah, see, that's something I would definitely check out, Byron. The guy that I was telling you about that I watch on Twitch, he plays with a lot of mods in his game, and he's got one on the truck that he built, or not built, but he uses. He mostly sticks to the Peterbilt trucks, and he's got a mod on his where, I mean, that doggone engine, I don't know how to describe it, but I mean, it sounds amazing. Almost sounds like a giant diesel, well, they're all dieseled. I don't know how to describe it. I just really, really dig the sound of it. He also does he has custom mods for the appearances of his trucks as well, and he's got one mod where no matter what he's hauling, it doesn't affect, uh, you know, how his truck handles the weight of what he's pulling. Oh yeah, Travel. So you know what I'm talking about with the woodlands. That's a very nice section of the of town right there. You know your high society when you're passing by the Lamborghini dealership on the freeway, and there's this section downtown in the woodlands. I forget what the area is called, but we were driving through there one night, and we park right in front of the Ferrari dealership, and we can look through the glass at all the Ferraris they've got inside. It's like, yep, that's I could see myself living there. Yeah, so this is the front view of my truck, Byron. Again, the Western Star 49. It's one of the newer ones. Are his mods in the Steam Workshop, Byron, or do you have to go somewhere else to get those? Whoa. So Travel, if you don't mind me asking, what state do you live in? You too, Byron. What state do you live in? You guys don't have to answer that, of course. I'm just curious, being nosy. Okay, gotcha. Good to know. Let's see where we're at. Oh, we're 300 miles to Vegas. I have never been to Indiana. I would definitely like to visit that part of the country, though, at some point. I've got a friend that lives in Akron, Ohio, and for years I've been talking about wanting to go visit her. But I've got so many places I want to go next year, so it's going to be a pick and choose thing. And I've got a nephew that lives in California, in Southern California. I've not seen him since June, and last saw him in North Carolina, and I definitely want to go visit him at some point next year. But I was also thinking about going to Vegas next year. I was thinking about going to Akron next year. So it's I'm gonna have to pick like two of them, and those are my big trips for the year. Wow, so those are some pretty cool options. I think we can turn those headlights off. We don't need them anymore. In case anyone's wondering, I do have the traffic violations and the rest meter turned off, so I don't need to stop for sleep because that's just annoying. And the traffic violations, well, when I'm playing by myself, I tend to speed a lot in the game, and I'll clock 100 miles an hour, so it's not good to have traffic violations turned on because I'm constantly getting fined, and I don't want to lose that money. It would be great if you could set them to each individual thing. Like if there was an option to turn off just speeding, if there was option to turn off just running a stop sign and getting in accidents, but it's they don't do it that way. Because I would turn on certain things, but I would always keep speeding turned off. See, I kept the need for rest on for a while because it didn't annoy me too much. But when I started showing up late for deliveries and not getting the full payout, I had had enough of that. So that's why I turned off the no rest uh, option. Speaking of my friend that's playing Phasmophobia, she just logged into that game. I'm gonna have to message her soon and say, hey, let's hook up for a few sessions one night. Travel, I honestly, I don't know. I think that probably just depends on which part of the country you're in. People don't like certain states or certain parts of the country for different reasons. I know there's not really.
Somebody just ran me off the road. I'm sideways.
Oh, that's not good.
I don't even know what hit me. It just pushed me.
Wow, that's a bummer. I guess I'll be waiting for you at the stop then.
Well, we'll figure out where it's gonna teleport me. So yeah.
But yeah, I can't think of any state that I hate just for one reason or another. I view it as, the whole thing. It's my country, and I want to see it all. I don't care for why someone might hate, the East Coast or the West Coast. Why someone might hate the Northeast. Why someone might hate Louisiana. It doesn't matter to me. Yeah, it's all my country, and I would love to see as much of it as I can, before I'm knocking on heaven's door.
Well, this is interesting. It teleported me, but not the trailer.
Are you
So
serious?
I've essentially lost the job.
You have got to be kidding.
No, I'm dead serious. I'm sitting at the repair place with just the truck.
Wow.
I'm also like way back in Salina in Europe in Cedar City. So it backtracked me so far.
Remind me again, where is Selena?
The next city behind you. It's about where we stopped for gas.
Oh yeah, so you are back a long ways.
Let's see. You're gonna pass through St. George. I'm gonna teleport there if I can. And we'll figure out. I don't know. Maybe I can take the same job again. Actually, no, I can't because I have to go get it.
Yeah, you would have to go all the way back to Seattle to do that.
Tag along for extreme's sake. I don't know. Maybe
I
I can
don't,
pick up another job on the same route.
or if you want to travel somewhere close to where I'm at, pick up a job that goes to the same general area. Yeah, travel. The only place I've been to on the West Coast is San Diego, and I absolutely loved it there. I can't wait to go back. I would love to see more of California. Well, since you're from California, I'm sure you're probably aware. In Long Beach, there is a ship called the Queen Mary, and I am wanting to see that ship. I can't describe to you how bad I want to go see that ship. Is that something you've done?
Not at all.
Yeah, I just realized I was holding down the. I was talking to my chat, and I forgot that I was holding down the push to talk to you at the same time. so odd to me that there's a place called Hurricane in Nevada. Ah, okay, I got you. Well, if you've ever heard of that ship before, it's the Queen Mary, and it is the most famous ship from the era of the Titanic that did not sink. It's actually about 20 so years newer than what the Titanic was. Uh, the ship holds the record for the most amount of people that have ever sailed on any single vessel. It holds that record still today. And it was the reason that happened because it was serving as a troop ship in the Second World War. And it held like, I want to say like 16,000 something people at one point when it was serving as a troop transport. So me being, the big history nerd, I'm sure you've learned that from my videos that I love history. That ship is definitely a bucket item or a bucket list item for me. So I've been on a lot of military ships that are now museum ships. I've been on the USS Kidd in Baton Rouge. I've been on the Midway in San Diego. I've been on the Alabama and the Drum, which are both in Mobile, Alabama, and I've been on the North Carolina. So yeah, that's a big fascination for me too. And a cruise is also another item that's on my bucket list.
Okay, I found the drop to Tucson. That'll get us close to the same destination.
Sweet. Yeah, so there's a lot of history with that ship travel. So if you're ever in that area, if you're as much into history as I am, it's definitely something you'd probably want to check out. And I just crossed into Arizona. Yeah, so if I ever make it to Hawaii, the Missouri is numero uno on my list of things to do in Hawaii. Some a quick fun fact about the Missouri, in case you may not know, they intentionally, when they turned the Missouri into a museum ship, they intentionally pointed the guns in the direction of the Arizona, and it's basically like a symbolic statement of, the Missouri is watching guard over the tomb of the Arizona. Of course, the Missouri was where the Japanese officially surrendered unconditionally in World War II. They surrendered, signed the papers on the decks of the USS Missouri. If I do ever take a cruise, it will probably be Carnival because those leave out of New Orleans and that's the port that I'm closest to. All right, now I'm in Utah. Gonna have to scroll up on this chat before I log for the night and write down some of these truck suggestions that Byron was suggesting because it would be nice to try some different trucks. Definitely gonna have to go back and check out your stream because I want to see how you crashed.
I want to see how I crashed too. I don't know what hit me.
So can you talk to one of your friends, find out if there's a way we can take jobs where we are not limited to only going 65 miles an hour?
It's when you take the external contracts for the World of Trucks account. Those are your speed limiting jobs apparently. So I took a regular freight job, and we're gonna see if I could go past 65.
The problem with those, though, is we can't both take the same job.
I don't know. We're gonna have to experiment and find out.
Well, see, travel, now you done said midnight buffets. What were we saying earlier about how much we love food? You might have sold me on that. Okay, I may have to fly to a port where I can leave on a Norwegian cruise.
When you replay the stream, go to somewhere around an hour and 10 minutes. That's about when the crash happened.
So I just crossed back into Arizona. I forget exactly which ships from Carnival pull out of New Orleans. I know my parents went on one many years ago. I forget which one it is. Oh, we're coming across the dam. I haven't been this way in a while. All right, I'm going to stop and show you guys this so you can see one of the other things that the game has to offer is you get these little scenic viewpoints, and they do like a little video of certain areas in the game. So let's check this out. This is not the Hoover Dam, but it's a dam.
Yeah, I'm hitting 75, 80, so it's the external contract jobs.
There we go. How's that view? Almost looks like the Hoover Dam. Thanks for coming by, Travel. I really, really appreciate it. And hope we'll see you some more often. And thank you so much for watching the channel, watching all my videos, and supporting me. I can't tell you how much I appreciate that. Thank you so much. And enjoy your evening. So where are you at right now?
Somewhere in Price, or south of Price. I don't remember the state.
I'm gonna pull over and see if I can see you on the map. I haven't looked at the map since we left Seattle. So looking at the map, you're in east central Utah.
Interesting.
Let's see where we're at now. Bitter Springs. $500 miles left, so that's roughly about another 30 minutes or so of driving. So probably going to finish this stream and probably shut it down after we make this delivery. So I've got about another half hour before I reach the destination. I'm probably going to shut it down once I get there.
Okay.
Yeah, I still have to go clean up the kitchen and all that before I get to bed. Let's see. Whoa, coming up on a roundabout. Almost ate that one. Yeah, it's funny. I'm still getting used to this whole streaming thing. Usually, I am the one who is watching other people stream. It's not that often, as I've said, where I'm actually the one doing the streaming. Let's see where we're at now. Kanono National Forest. And no, 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 no. Don't slow to a complete stop. Want to go before a train comes. It seems every time I get in front of train tracks, they come down and a train spawns in. All right. 400 miles to go. Looks like we're... Nope, I was about to say it looks like we're getting on I-10, but not yet. So are you on another job?
Yeah, I found it to haul some tires to Tucson.
Oh, cool. I got 370 miles to go. You know, what we may have to do in the future, if we don't want to be limited to this whole 65-mile-an-hour thing, is pick go to a town and pick jobs that lead to the same town, and then we would be free to go as fast or slow as we want.
Yeah, that might work. I want to try the thing where we just pick the same job. Hold
Well,
on, I have to take my hand off the button. But I want to try the thing where we pick the same job from the other menu. Like after you drop your trailer off, see if you could grab my job. Just you don't have to take it, but just see if it lets you. Click the button.
well, I'm pretty sure we tried that already. I'm pretty sure we tried that already. Yep, I'm gonna have to call it after this haul. Starting to get tired.
in Monument Valley.
I'm not sure where that's at.
On the border of Utah and Arizona.
I wonder if you're gonna go across the dam that has the scenic view. I did, so I played that scenic view for my chat.
I don't know, I'm looking at the scenic view for Monument Valley, which is really great.
I'm pretty sure I've done it, but I don't remember it. Like every single time I come up to a scenic view, I make sure to watch them at least once. Yeah, I would have probably been to the destination 20, 30 minutes ago or so if I wouldn't be limited to this 65 mile an hour nonsense.
Oh, easily.
I'm getting on the I-10 entrance ramp right now, heading to Tucson.
I just pulled on the interstate.
Yep, me too. I think I'm in Phoenix. It's kind of looks like Phoenix to me. Yeah, I'm in Phoenix. I have still never gotten a job yet that goes to the Phoenix airport. I really want to do that at some point.
I've delivered to one airport, but it wasn't in Phoenix. It was in the northeast.
I delivered to the Denver airport a few times. Have you still not found the racetrack yet?
No, I gave up looking. I'm gonna have to Google it.
I know where it's at. I've been to it.
I hear Texas has spaceports.
Yeah, I've not read their latest post on Texas yet, but that is what it's about. They're starting to annoy me with all these little teases. Just give it to me already. And it's like, do you not want my money?
Yeah, this is the most I've seen them do little teaser updates.
Well, it is a big one. Probably it's the biggest one they've probably done since the game launched. So, I understand it to a degree.
Yeah, I get that.
Well, 140 miles to go. I'm in Tucson right now. Wonder if we've taken any damage this trip. Wow, a lot more than I would have thought. Don't know how I could have taken damage. I haven't hit anything. Well, if we get there when it says we're going to get there, it'll be shortly before it's completely dark. All right, 100 miles left. Now, see, I've driven this part of I-10 in real life, and there's no greenery in Arizona, at least not this much, not nowhere near this much. Unless my memory is extremely bad, and it was desert. It was desert, it was rocks. You know, that's what I remember seeing. Yeah, there was definitely not this on I-10 in Arizona. All these nice trees and nice grass. Yeah, there was none of that. I don't know where that came from, where they got this idea. I mean, in here it looks real nice and pretty, but that's not that's not what I remember. All right, on this little back road now, 44 miles to go. It's all right, tour bus. We're gonna have to pass you. You're taking too long. I've been down this road because the GPS says I have, but I don't really remember it. And look at that. Sun is setting behind us. See if we can get a shot of it. Yeah, there we go. "25 miles. All right, we are almost there. Here we go. You have reached your destination. I have arrived.
Congratulations.
Another 100,000 in the bank. Let's see where we're at.
Actually, you do know that Convoy and regular game have two different money values, like two different accounts.
Well, the payout screen just said that I got 100,000, so.
Yeah, that's gonna stay in the Convoy game.
I finally can look at the map. I see you're heading south towards Phoenix.
Too bad you can't spectate.
Well, I will in a minute because I'm about to shut mine down and I'm going to switch over to watching your stream.
Okay, cool.
Alright, chat. That is it for tonight. Thanks everyone for coming by. Travel, thanks for stopping by the stream. I really appreciate it. Byron, thanks for coming by and subscribing. Truly appreciate it. I hope to see you guys again next time I stream. And check out the videos on the channel if you like. Thanks again everyone for the support that you give. I truly appreciate it. And until the next time, you already know the drill.